case shook the southern Arizona community and beyond. In tonight's 13 Crime Files, we revisit the murder of Diana Vicari as detectives share crime scene evidence and take us to the location where her remains were found.
It was almost in this exact spot as these.
It's a case that has stuck with Tucsonans for decades, a name many of us know well, Diana Vicari. The 19-year-old had a promising future as a Pima Community College student while working 2 part-time jobs. The evening of October 22, 1992 was the last time Diana was reportedly last seen alive near the Tucson Convention Center for a concert. It's believed she may have made her way to a house party or bar. The following day, there was a gruesome discovery: partial remains in a dumpster in an alley on 7th and Faro.
The female witness that located the severed arms, she had been coming through looking for aluminum cans and things, and then within the black garbage or the black industrial plastic wrap, she found the 2 severed arms.
When Diana's remains were recovered, it was initially not known, and it was at a later time at which it was determined to be the remains of Diana Vicari. We have been throughout the years trying to determine a specific timeline for the events before and leading up to the discovery of her remains.
And that has been the biggest puzzle for 33 years. Where was Diana when she encountered the person who killed her? And why did her vehicle end up in the area of La Cholla and Osa Street?
We don't know a lot about secret lives or enemies or people that may very well have had a problem with her. We don't suspect that to be a motive here, but again, all things need to be considered, I think, in this investigation, and have been over the years. And so this is our attempt to, again, appeal to the public and enlist their help.
To this day, no other remains of Diana have been recovered. The case has been passed on from detective to detective as decades have passed, but it's stuck with all of them.
Obviously, the way her remains were located is not something that, even as homicide detectives, you see very often. So that drew a lot of public attention, and I think the fact that she was a young female college student, that it struck a lot of fear, I think, in that age group, or just anybody, really.
The initial investigation resulted in the arrest, conviction, and a death sentence for a suspect named Lemuel Prion. But he won an appeal, and in August of 2002, the Arizona Supreme Court unanimously overturned his conviction, stating that the trial court committed reversible error by excluding evidence of another suspect. According to the Supreme Court, there was no physical evidence identifying Prion as her killer, and the trial court abused its discretion in not allowing the defense to submit evidence that another man was the actual killer. Prion was released. The current detectives tell me it wasn't the department's finest moment.
Do you, as detectives, believe wholeheartedly that he's not the suspect in this case?
I don't think we can, based on what we have now, we can't rule him out completely. But it was determined by the legal process that it didn't necessarily meet the standard for him to remain in prison. So we can't rule him out. We can't rule anybody out until we piece every single thing together. So.
While most of Diana's immediate family has since passed, we spoke with her sister in 2002, who was convinced Prion was the man guilty of murdering her sister. I've also learned Prion has since died. The hope now is that someone out there can help put a timeline together to once and for all find out who killed Diana Vicari. If you have even the smallest of details, please reach out to TPD or 88 Crime. You can remain anonymous.